My name's Washboardjim. I'm the founder of the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, and I'm going to keep pointing this one strategy out until we finally break resistance and respect that support. And I've been talking about this for about 3 or 4 weeks now. Actually, I've been talking about it for a long time. It's called Three White Soldiers, and so I'm going to pull up two charts, two different time frames. And we're going to be looking at the SPY. So I'm going to clear this off. I'm going to pull up the yearly candlestick. Now this is a trading strategy that I know you can make money on. I know you can without even any struggle. Just got to memorize this one stock pattern. It's called Three White Soldiers. So each one of these candlesticks represent a yearly, and after every, like here we had two soldiers, we had a consolidation year. Three soldiers and a consolidation year. Two soldiers and a consolidation year. Three soldiers and a consolidation year under Biden when we had that Russia invasion in Ukraine, which was a whole lot worse than what you're seeing right now. A whole lot worse. We had supply issues. We couldn't even wipe our ass with toilet paper. We had three white soldiers after that when they started printing all that money. Trillions. 14 trillions over budget. So as we go into this year here, we actually are holding support, which is unusual. So I've been very bullish in this market. We did have a pullback, and I called it back twice under the Trump administration. But when you have three white soldiers, you're going to have volatility and consolidation. This one just went ahead and pulled back, and then now we're respecting that previous soldier, which means we broke out. So that support will always stay above this third soldier here. And we're going to put a price line right off the wick, and I'm going to put it right on the body. And then I'm going to set another one right above the wick, right on the wick of that previous candle. So that will become a very strong support, that channel, if we ever do pull back again. Now on the yearly, but you see how history repeats itself. It's done this for over 20 years. So I'm trying to really, a lot of people were freaking out on this last pullback with Trump deranged syndrome. It had nothing to do with Trump. It had nothing to do with the current events. No matter who was president or who was any current events, we would have still had a pullback because we're way overbought. It doesn't matter who is president. So then we go to the yearly, daily. We broke out of that previous resistance of 693.80. We're at all-time highs. We had a 10% pullback, which is nothing. Nothing. If it was 20 or 30, I would agree that we do have a situation and to get into bear territory. But we did get into bear territory on the yearly because we went under the 200. But that didn't scare me one bit. I was so bullish and taking these trades all the way down and then really making the money as we started to go up. We started having some real big bounces. So that's going to be your solid support. If we do get down in that channel, I wouldn't be scared one bit unless we broke below that 684. For right now, we want to hold the 9 on the daily. So that'll be your lowest possible support, 1, 2, and 3. That'll be your first one right off the 9. And that 9 will keep moving around on you, right around 700, 698. So the all-time high will be now 712.39. Now, when I come in here to trade this today, I already have my principal lowest possible ever support level. A lot of traders will take the 21 EMA, a lot of institutional traders, and bounce off that 21. You see we became resistance at the 21 right here for almost 4 consecutive days until we had to gap up. And then now we're respecting the 63 EMA and the 100 EMA. So resistance to break will be this previous high, and we got a gap trade right here. So today's support will be in that gap if we get down that low. You take the body. Anybody knows how I trade? I use bodies. Wicks as confirmation. See how this wick came back and confirmated that previous body right there? I would have took that trade. So now I'm looking into my scalping periods and my day trading periods. I want to run price lines all the way across this here shadow. I'm always looking for a pullback. Nothing's 100% these days. We're still in a quagmire with Iran. And we're still in a quagmire with Trump deranged syndrome. Everybody and their mother are against Trump. I don't know why. All he is no Democrat. If you go back 15 years, he's saying everything they used to say. Even 10 years ago. Tight borders. Clinton and Obama deported more illegal immigrants than Trump has. Same as Clinton, and Hillary was the same way. She didn't want them illegal immigrants in here. All of a sudden, that attitude has changed. And I'm an old Democrat, so I'm now a libertarian GOP because I don't support their agenda right now, which is changing sex organs on young children. So the lowest possible support on the hour will be the 200 SMA. Now I'm going to take it to the 15 minute. And that's going to be our solid support today. We've hit that a couple times. So as I go down from my support levels, you see how comfortable they are? We've hit inside that channel a couple times here in the last 4 days. So that body of them candles, that's called a pivot point. And that'll be your lowest possible support. Now notice we have higher lows right here. So you want to take that trend line. This is on the 15 minute. So I use different time frames as I'm looking for support levels. Now I'm going to go to the 10. And I'm going to set an alert. We got inverse head and shoulders right here out of a snake. Snake breakout pullback boom to the 100. Snake breakout pullback boom to a double top. So that double top will now become resistance on the 10 minute. And I'm using the bodies, not the wicks. I want to be out of the trade before other ones think about it. 95% of traders use wicks. I use the bodies because they line up much better. And I can get in and out of these trades way before they do. Way before they do. And they're in shock. Jim, how'd you do that? Now I go to the 5 minute. Now I go to the 1 minute or the 2 minute. I've been at it in the 2 minute. And then the 1 minute. There's not really much to change. So as we come in the morning, our first support's going to be this double bottom at 708. and I'll set an alert above the 200 SMA. Now, I'm not coming in as excited as I was yesterday, because when I have a day like yesterday, which is an excellent day, I mean, I was nailing them right and left. Everything was real clean. So when I have a day like that, I don't come in here as ambitious as I was the previous day, just through experience. Even if I was having the worst day in history, I'd go in the next day so excited because I just called the market wrong. And usually the next day we have a nice rebound. And I'm a bull at heart. I'm always fighting the bears. So I set my alert and I just kick back and wait until the bell rings. I've seen days a whole lot worse, in my opinion. And the media can really throw you off guard. There's so many different headlines out there, you don't know what to believe. So I just kind of let the charts do the talking and not get involved in that politics that much, because I don't know who to believe. I mean, I used to listen to CNBC and believe almost every word they said. I can't do that anymore. I just can't. So that's it. This is the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now.